Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, Mike Tyson, Cristiano Ronaldo and Tom Brady are among the best of all-time greats in their respective sports. Sebastian Vettel, the German Formula 1 driver, is unquestionably among them. Most motorsport fans know him as a four-time world champion who reigned from 2010 to 2013, but his success is far from over. The German racing driver had an exciting career that spanned over a decade and a half. Why are we all taking the Sebastian Vettel retirement from F1 news? Let us celebrate his life and career with 10 cool and obviously fast facts about one of the greatest Formula 1 racers of all time. Sebastian Vettel was born in Heppenheim, Germany on July 3, 1987. Seb began amateur karting when he was 4 years old. At the age of 8, he was racing in various kart series 4 years later. He was apparently not very good in school. He admired 3 different Michaels as a child: Jordan, Jackson and Schumacher. He even wanted to be a singer like Michael Jackson, but he realized his voice wasn't good enough. Recently resurfaced video shows Vettel as a child speaking to Spiegel TV in 1998. In the video, the visibly depressed young racer described how he once took one of his trophies to school only to be targeted by a group of classmates who thought he was bragging. Once I brought a trophy to school, but they destroyed it right away and called me a jerk, he told the reporter. He had the last laugh though, as he shook off the bullies to achieve his F1 dream and become one of the sport's most decorated racers. Sebastian is one of the 4 children of Norbert and Heike Vettel, a German couple. He has 2 sisters named Stephanie and Melanie and a younger brother named Fabian. Fabian is a racing driver who was inspired by his older brother's achievements. Fabian, like Seb, began his racing career in karting, but he approached the later stages of his career differently. Fabian has had a successful career in esports racing and now hopes to replicate that success in real-life racing. Vettel's recent years in F1 have seen him become much more involved in social and environmental issues, and he will likely become even more active on this front in the future. My passion has certain aspects that I've learned to dislike, the Aston Martin driver added. They might be solved in the future, but the will to apply that change has to grow much stronger and has to be leading into action today. As previously stated, Seb idolizes fellow German racing legend Michael Schumacher. That, combined with his natural racing ability, meant he won many races right away. Indeed, he once had to deal with bullies who smashed his racing trophies out of jealousy, but he persisted, eventually winning the 2004 German Formula BMW Championship with 18 victories out of 20. Seb competed in the Formula 3 Euro Series in 2005 before moving on to Formula 1. He finished 5th overall and was named the year's top rookie. As a result, he was given the opportunity to test the Williams FW27 Formula 1 car. In response to fan questions about his career, Vettel highlighted the most significant aspects of his time in Formula 1. "Obviously, I have a huge passion for driving," Vettel said in Aston Martin's At the Bar series presented by Peroni Nastro Azzurro 0.0%. "There is a spirit in working in a team environment. Just with these cars, the speed has been incredible. The competition, because I'm obviously not on my own, you're competing against all the other drivers and teams, and the pressure to win is intense." The German legend, then 18 years old, began his Formula 1 career with BMW Sauber in 2006. When he took part in the Italian Grand Prix FP2, he became the grid's youngest driver. Vettel holds the record for being Formula 1's youngest world champion. He also has the 3rd most race wins, 53, and podium finishes, 122, as well as the 4th most pole positions, 57. Vettel began his Formula 1 career in 2006 as a test driver for BMW Sauber, making 1 race appearance in 2007. He led the Formula Renault 3.5 series when he was given a permanent position in the sport in 2007. Then he joined the Toro Rosso team and began producing better results than the team was producing before his arrival. At the age of 21, he won his first race, the 2008 Italian Grand Prix. Something historic occurred in 2009 when Sebastian Vettel joined Red Bull Racing, and we all know what happened next. He surprised everyone by finishing second to Jenson Button at the end of the season. The following year, he won the championship by only 4 points, earning Red Bull the manufacturer's championship. After that, he was in the same league as his hero Michael Schumacher, winning 3 more back-to-back championships in 2011, 2012 and 2013. His streak ended in 2014 when he could only finish 5th. Many people disliked or even despised Sebastian at this point in his career simply because he won most races, but when he put on the Ferrari red, we saw a different person. We noticed a more mature driver who didn't irritate as many people as he used to. He was already one of the best and didn't need to prove himself to anyone. We saw Seb teaming up with the legendary Kimi Raikkonen and serving as a wise mentor to then rookie Charles Leclerc. While he did not win any more championships, he did perform admirably, finishing second several times behind Lewis Hamilton. Vettel signed a contract with Aston Martin for the 2021 season, promising to lead the team to new heights of success. He got them a podium finish at the 2021 Azerbaijan Grand Prix, but he needed to bring out the best in himself and his years of experience to win consistently. However, we only saw glimpses of his best performance in the AMR 21 and AMR 22 cars after that. Vettel occasionally surprises us in a qualifying session or a race, emphasizing occasionally. Vettel said he felt empty after spinning his car in donuts to cheers from the crowd and that his career was finally ending. There have been so many flags and so many smiling faces, which has been very, very special and very nice, he said. I'm sure I will miss more than I realize right now. Michael was Seb's hero, who became his friend while they were both on the grid. They became extremely close, as did their families. Michael's son, Mick Schumacher, began his Formula 1 career in 2021. Mick Schumacher admitted that Vettel holds a special place in his heart. He's like a dad to me in some ways, he said. Vettel and Schumacher have always been close, considering the legendary Michael Schumacher's friendship with Vettel in the past. But, sadly, Michael has not been seen in public since his life-threatening skiing accident in 2012. As a result, Sebastian became the next best person to mentor his friend and idol's son, establishing a cool mentorship line between the 3 gentlemen. People now respect and admire Sebastian Vettel for raising important social and environmental issues in recent years. We see him as a genuine and down-to-earth guy, picking up trash, cycling to the track, and being friendly and funny with strangers. Vettel has stated that as he grew older, he felt a responsibility to shed light on various global issues. He believes human rights and climate change are more important than anything else. He even wears t-shirts that highlight these issues rather than sponsor merch that will make him richer. It's difficult to predict what Sebastian Vettel will do next for a man who doesn't have to prove anything to anyone and has the wealth, resources and willpower to do whatever he wants. It's the end of an era, and the news of his retirement from Formula 1 is still surreal for many of us. In a recent interview, he stated that he prioritizes family time above all else, which is understandable. He didn't rule out competing in other motorsports, but he made it clear that it won't be something he does right away once the season ends. Whatever he plans to do, we can only hope to see him once more and wish him luck in his new chapter. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends and family.